Hi there, high level listeners. Welcome back to High Level Listening, the podcast that helps you sound more natural in English through real conversations in American and British English. I'm Kat from the United States.
And I'm Mark from the UK. And today we're talking about something quite fun. It's making weekend plans, or just talking about the things you're looking forward to in the near future.
Absolutely. It could be a weekend getaway, talking about what you're doing this weekend, what you're excited about. And this is a very common small talk topic with friends or coworkers and what you've got coming up this weekend.
Yes, so as always, Kat and I will share a little story. Kat's will be in American English and mine is in British English. And then together we'll highlight all the best vocabulary and phrases that help you talk about exciting future plans and things you're looking forward to. Like always, you can also get some bonus materials in the link in the description below. We make some for every single episode, and it includes the PDF transcript, listening activities, there's a picture dictionary as well. You can grab all of those by going to our High Level Listening store by clicking the link below. Okay, so let's hear today's stories about future plans. Like always, Kat will go first, and today I'll ask her, what are your plans this weekend?
We had originally planned to do a beach day this weekend, but those plans fell through. But it worked out actually, because now we're doing a little overnight trip instead. I've seriously been counting down the days. I haven't seen my friends in a while, and I've just been feeling really drained lately. Work's been nonstop, so I'm definitely ready for a break. I'm really looking forward to just relaxing, catching up, and getting out of town for a bit. Honestly, just having something fun on the calendar to look forward to helps a lot.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited. All right, so Mark, tell me a little bit. What are you up to this weekend?
We've actually got a big weekend coming up, and I'm really looking forward to it. We've got tickets to a music festival about an hour or two from us. Some mates and I are heading off late Friday and then staying overnight. And this will be our first time there, so we're really keen to see what it's like. The lineup looks brilliant, and we're mainly just hoping that the weather holds. I've been going over all the small things that I need to take with me, like my tent, sleeping bag, and a few other important bits. Should be a cracking weekend if all goes to plan.
All right, that
Okay.
sounds fun too. We've got exciting weekends ahead.
We do, yes. Don't worry if you didn't catch everything. We're about to go back to the start of our stories and go through them line by line. And again, in this episode, we're mostly focusing on the phrases and expressions that help you talk about your future plans. So we'll focus on them specifically. So back to the start of your story, Kat. Are you doing anything this weekend?
Yeah, so we had originally planned to do a beach day this weekend, but those plans fell through.
Okay.
Okay, sometimes you make plans and they fall through. If something falls through, it gets canceled, something happens, and you don't go through with the plan. So my plans fell through. Now, what were those plans? We had originally planned to do a beach day. So I'm using the past perfect. We had originally planned to do a beach day. So I had planned this, that was before, but they fell through. Okay, so I had originally planned to do a beach day, but those plans fell through, right? Those were the plans in the past. They're not anymore. That didn't happen, right? Plans fell through. What about you, Mark? Do you have any exciting weekend plans?
We've actually got a big weekend coming up, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, I'm excited. We have a big weekend. Big, you might hear big used when people are excited about something. A big event is usually a longer one. It could be several hours or days, but it's also an exciting one that you're looking forward to. And maybe there's lots of different activities involved in a big event. So a wedding is a big event or a big day because there's lots of things to do, or there's a special important event this weekend. It is a music festival, so that's a good example of a big weekend. A big weekend is a fun, exciting, busy weekend. So we've got a weekend coming up. So it's still in the future. The weekend is coming up. It's also correct to say a big weekend coming, a big weekend coming up. Sounds a bit more natural to me. And I'm really looking forward to it. If you're excited for something tomorrow or in a few days' time, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited about it. I'm really looking forward to it. So yes, exciting weekends ahead. So sorry you couldn't do the beach day. So what have you ended up planning instead?
Well, it worked out actually because now we're doing a little overnight trip instead. So originally we had planned a beach day. We didn't do the beach day, right? The plans fell through, but it worked out actually. So even though the plans were canceled, even though the plans fell through, it worked out in the end, meaning we still had fun. We changed the plans and actually it was better, right? It worked out. It worked out actually, meaning we didn't just stay at home. We still made plans to do something. We just changed them. So it worked out actually because now we're doing a little overnight trip instead. So we were planning a beach day. That didn't happen. Now we're doing a little overnight trip. It sounds just like one night, right? So we're going to spend the night and we're doing a little overnight trip instead. So instead means we changed. We were going to do a beach day. Now we're doing a little overnight trip instead. Okay, so this one fell through and we're choosing the overnight trip instead. All right, what about you, Mark? What are you going to do during your big weekend?
We've got tickets to a music festival, an hour or two from us. So we've got a big weekend coming up because we've got tickets to a music festival. We've got tickets means we have bought tickets, and we've got tickets to a music festival. These are very popular in the UK, especially in summertime. A music festival is when lots of different artists, bands and singers come to one venue and they all sing. It's usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and some of the really popular ones in the UK have some of the most famous artists from around the world, from the present and in the past. So it's a weekend of music. Often there's multiple stages, so you can choose what kind of artist or singer or band you want to see. And yeah, there's some of the most popular things that happen in the UK. There can be 100,000 people or more. So we've got tickets to a music festival. Where is the festival? An hour or two from us. Maybe I live in the city. A lot of music festivals happen in the countryside because there's more space. And so it's an hour or two from us, 1 or 2 hours away from my house. So yes, that's the big weekend. That's what we're doing, a music festival. All right, so back to your overnight trip. Are you excited for it?
Seriously been counting down the days. This is kind of an interesting phrase that we use to talk about things we are looking forward to, we're excited about. I've been counting down the days. Okay, 5 days left, 4 days left, 3 days left, 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. So I've been counting down the days. Why are we using this structure? You could say, I am counting down the days. That works too. I'm counting down the days, but I've been doing it. Sounds like I started a few days ago, even a week ago, right? Because I was so excited about this other trip, but now this is a better trip, right? So I have seriously been counting down the days. I'm just so excited.
I think of a kid before Christmas. Kids are counting down the days before Father Christmas comes.
Absolutely, yes. So the music festival sounds really fun. What's kind of the plan for the weekend?
So some mates and I are heading off late Friday and staying overnight. So as I mentioned, many music festivals can be 2 or 3 days. So if it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, some mates and I, or some friends and I, we are heading off late Friday. So we already talked about this. Me and my friends have a message group or a chat group where we made the plans for the festival. We all decided, okay, let's go on Friday evening or Friday night. So now when I'm talking about the plan this weekend, we are heading off. That is decided. We already planned it. You can see the message in the group. So when you have a solid plan that has already been decided and already been discussed, you can use that present continuous. We are leaving at 5. We are going here first. We are heading off, or we are leaving late Friday. That's the plan, and that's not going to change. So we're heading off late Friday and staying overnight. We've already made these plans. So heading and staying. We've already sorted this out. All right, back to your overnight trip. Is there any particular reason why you're so excited about this one?
Oh, I mentioned I've been counting down the days, right? I mean, like seriously, I've been counting down the days. So it's because I haven't seen my friends in a while and I've just been feeling really drained lately. So sometimes you make plans and then you want to kind of talk about why you're so excited. Well, I haven't seen my friends in a while. Okay, I haven't seen my friends in a while. Maybe it's been a couple of weeks. Maybe it's been a month. Maybe I just don't have much time to see them, but I haven't seen them in a while. And I've just been feeling really drained lately. So we're using the same structure as I've been counting down the days. I've been feeling really drained lately because it just happens over time. Maybe it started a few weeks ago and every day, every week, I've just been feeling really drained lately. You might recognize this word if you have water in your sink and you want the water to go down, you want the water to drain down the sink. If you, as a person, are feeling drained, you have very low energy, very low energy. You might be stressed, you might be sad, you might have no energy, you might not be sleeping very well. Oh, so I've just been feeling really drained lately. That's why I'm so excited about this weekend. I've just really been counting the days.
Like if the trip is going to re-energize you.
Absolutely. So, Mark, have you been to one of these festivals before?
This will be our first time there, so we're keen to see what it's like. So, have you been there before? No, I haven't. This'll be our first time there. So this'll be our first time there. So we haven't been before, and right now we are excited. We are keen to see what it's like. Aha, right. Yeah, in the UK, you'll definitely hear keen. I am keen means I'm excited. I'm interested. Like, ooh, let's do that. You can also use it as a question. Are you keen to come to the music festival? Are you keen to join us for dinner later? So we're keen to see what it's like. We're all excited now about the plan. It would be wrong to use the future tense with this because we're excited now. We are keen to see what it's like, what the music festival is like. So yeah, exciting times. All right, so you mentioned that you haven't seen your friends in a while and you've been feeling a bit drained. How have things been lately in general?
Work's been nonstop, so I'm definitely ready for a break. So I'm saying work's been nonstop. This sounds like I haven't taken a break. I've been working a lot of hours. Maybe I'm busy, and there's no downtime, right? So work has been nonstop, crazy. So I'm definitely ready for a break. It's like I deserve it. Okay. I'm ready for a break. I'm ready to take a break. I'm ready for a break. I would love to get away this weekend. All right. So you're heading to the music festival. What are you excited to do there?
The lineup looks brilliant, but we're mainly hoping that the weather holds.
Also British.
Oh, so yeah, let's say. So,
Not
yes,
specifically British language, but feel like all of you guys are always worried about the weather.
British situation. Yeah, the weather can have a big influence on your plans in the UK.
Always, yes.
Yes. Well, we're going to a music festival, and the singers, the artists, and the bands at the festival is the lineup. The lineup is a big list of all the artists. It's often a big, beautiful poster that they release every year, and the most famous artists are in big letters at the top. A lot of people decide if they want to buy tickets or not after they see the lineup. If there's no one you really like, you won't buy tickets. But this year, the lineup looks brilliant. So there's lots of artists and lots of bands that we really want to see. So the lineup looks brilliant, but we're mainly just hoping the weather holds. So if the weather holds, I imagine that it doesn't rain. It's not cold, it's not windy. Like the rain stays up in the clouds and it holds.
Like the clouds are holding up the water. They're like, okay,
Yeah.
I won't drop it on you. I'll just hold it here. I'll just hold it here.
Yes. Right. Yeah. It's almost kind of a joke that all these summer music festivals are just poured with rain. People are walking around in rain boots. Their tents are flooded, but they're still singing and having a good time. But yeah, it also sounds like it's sunny now, and I want it to continue being sunny. So we are hoping that's the present continuous now. And from now until the music festival in a few days, we're hoping the weather holds now and in the future. If it's sunny, we'll have a good time. Okay, so back to your overnight trip. Oh, what do you think you'll get up to that weekend?
Honestly, I'm really looking forward to just relaxing, catching up, and getting out of town for a bit. So, when you're looking forward to something, interesting, we use the word to, but we're going to use the activity or the gerund. I'm looking forward to this activity, relaxing, catching up, getting out of town for a bit. I'm looking forward to the movie. We can use the verbs with the ing. So I am really looking forward to something. What I like about this phrase, I'm looking forward to it, is it's kind of talking about things in the future, but it's just how I'm feeling right now, right? So I could say in the future, we are going to relax, we are going to catch up, and we are going to get out of town. But I'm kind of just telling you the things I'm excited about. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just relaxing, catching up. So we'll put the ing on the catching up. And when you catch up with your friends, you update each other, you hear about each other's lives. Oh, what did you do? Oh, you did that last month. That's so fun. Tell me more about that. So we are catching up and getting out of town for a bit. I just need to get out of the city, get out of town. So if you are getting out of town or getting out of the city, you're leaving the city, you're seeing a new place, you're traveling, you're going somewhere new, okay? Getting out of the neighborhood, getting out of the apartment, getting out of the city, getting out of town, which is funny. We don't need THE. It's getting out of town, getting out of town.
Right.
Just leaving. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. So getting out of town for a bit means for a short period of time. So just for a bit. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I think it'll be really fun.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Okay, so it's been a long time since I've been to something like a music festival. What kinds of things do you need to bring usually?
I've been going over all the things I need to take with me, like my tent, sleeping bag, and some other important bits. Okay, so I have been preparing and I have been packing. Music festivals are often about music and camping. There's often just a giant field where you can bring your tent. So you need to prepare and bring lots of things with you. And I've been going over all the things. If you are going over, it's I'm thinking about it again, and then thinking about it again, and then thinking about it again. Maybe I've written down a list of the important things I need to bring so I don't forget anything. So over the last few days or weeks, remember the tent, remember the sleeping bag, remember the other bits. I've been going over all the things I need to take with me, like my tent, sleeping bag, and some other important bits. Important bits are important things. Maybe it could be food, snacks, something for a barbecue. It could be sun cream. It could be insect spray. All these other little things that can make the festival more comfortable for me. So yeah, I've been going over all the things I need to take with me so I don't forget. All right, last part of your story, Kat. Sounds like it'll be a very nice weekend.
Yeah, honestly, just having something fun on the calendar to look forward to helps a lot. Remember, I told you I've been stressed, right? Work has been nonstop. So sometimes just having something on the calendar means even if I just write it down, right? Just the thought of going is fun. It's exciting, right? It makes me feel good. So maybe 2 weeks ago, I just have nothing fun to look forward to. I have nothing on the calendar. So there's no hope. There's no motivation.
Right? It's just work
right?
and work and work.
Exactly. But because we made these plans, just having something fun on the calendar to look forward to helps a lot. This week, work has been way better. I've got the idea. I'm counting down the days. All of a sudden, work is better. Work is
Right,
much better than it was before.
Bit of motivation.
Exactly. So just the act of having something fun on the calendar to look forward to helps a lot. So we've got a couple of different phrases. Something fun on the calendar. You could also say in the calendar. It kind of just depends. Like if it's on your phone, you could say on the calendar. If it's a book, you could say in my calendar. Or if it's something you write on the wall, on my calendar. In or on, perfectly fine. On the calendar, to look forward to helps a lot. I mean, I have lots of things on my calendar, but they're for work. So I'm not looking forward to those things. But I would say that it really does help a lot. Yeah, I'm really excited already. We haven't even gone yet,
excited,
and I'm excited.
Right?
All right. Well, hopefully the weather holds. How do you think it'll go?
Yeah, it should be a cracking weekend if all goes to plan. Okay, I saw you wave the flag. Which word was that?
It sounds weird to me. Say it again.
A cracking weekend.
A cracking weekend.
Cracking. Yes, a cracking weekend is a fun weekend, an excellent weekend.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like
cracking.
Broken. I'm thinking of a horrible weekend, but it's actually the opposite. It's really fun. Cracking weekend.
Cracking weekend. Yes, right. Yeah, you can use cracking in a few other ways. Even if I was at the music festival and I heard a really good song, I'd be like, oh yeah, this was a cracking album. That was a great album. A cracking weekend.
Okay.
A cracking goal if you watch football with English commentary. So it should be a cracking weekend if all goes to plan.
There's that British. Something negative, something bad might happen.
Right. Yeah, don't get too excited.
Don't get too excited.
Yeah, but if it goes to plan, these words often come together as a collocation. If it goes to plan, we also use it in the past. Yeah, everything went to plan. If I'm at the festival during it, everything is going to plan right now. So you can use it in all different forms. And yeah, it means if everything works, fine. Everything happens at the correct time. Nothing is late. Nothing goes wrong. We don't forget anything. If it all goes to plan, should be a cracking weekend.
All right, excellent. Now that we've explained our stories as well as all of the vocabulary and grammar in a bit more detail, let's go through the stories once more. I think you should basically be able to understand almost all of it. So we had originally planned to do a beach day this weekend, but those plans fell through. It worked out actually, because now we're doing a little overnight trip instead. I've seriously been counting down the days. I haven't seen my friends in a while, and I've just been feeling really drained lately. Work's been nonstop, so I'm definitely ready for a break. I'm really just looking forward to relaxing, catching up, and getting out of town for a bit. Honestly, just having something fun on the calendar to look forward to helps a lot.
And here's my story once more. We've actually got a big weekend coming up, and I'm really looking forward to it. We've got tickets to a music festival an hour or two from us, so some mates and I are heading off late Friday and staying overnight. This will be our first time there, so we're keen to see what it's like. The lineup looks brilliant, but we're mainly just hoping that the weather holds. I've been going over all the things I need to take with me, like my tent, sleeping bag, and some other important bits. Should be a cracking weekend, if all goes to plan.
All right, so there you go. We hope this episode has given you lots of helpful language and grammar to talk about your own plans, whether they're happening this weekend or sometime soon.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Do you have any exciting weekend plans coming up? See if you can use some of the grammar or language from this episode. We read and reply to every single comment we get, so it's a great chance to practice with us. And don't forget, if you want even more from this episode, we make bonus materials for every single one. They're available in our Season 4 study pack, so that's transcripts, listening activities, picture dictionary, and more are all available in the link below.
Thank you so much, everybody, for listening, and we'll catch you next time on High Level Listening.
Bye.